How are you all? Let me know if you can hear me. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, good morning, guys. Good morning, Brandon. Hello, Janeka. How has your week been? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Can you hear me? Oh, we can hear. Thank you, Brendan. Brandon, I was about to send a typed message. How has your weeks been? How have your weeks been? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Hope you've had a fantastic week. I might not be on for too long today. I've got this jaw pain. Any of you had that? Lockjaw, they used to call it. TMJ. Good morning, Munchie. How are you? I might put my links up in there. I'll pin a comment with my links. For any of you that follow the Harry and Meghan saga, did you see that disgusting video of that dance? It's too much of an invasion of privacy to bring her child out after she's given birth and pose for a photo on the steps of the hospital, and yet she puts that stuff out. Oh, Munchie, I'm okay, just a bit tired. My jaw has been very, very painful, so eating or talking is not great. So anyway, let's see. We'll pull some cards for us all watching, and then I'll go on to the questions. A couple of cards for us for the weekend. Oh, reflection. Might be time to get away, reconsider our lives. Have any of you been watching the Mark Dolan show? Man, I love that guy. He's so funny. And he said something about the consequences of your actions. Every now and then it's good to be reflective, vitality. Enjoy the life you have. That's also good advice. And the last one for the community, love. Let love be your guiding light. Oh, thank you, Spirit. That was an amazing message. I love that message. Okay. M. Smith, hello, hello. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. I'm going to start with Brandon's question. What messages does Spirit want me to know for the month of June? Let's see, Brandon and the month of June. Brandon and the month of June. Message for Brandon for the month of June. Ooh, happiness. Happiness is coming your way. Follow the happiness, follow the joy. Power. Yeah, you have the power in your life to dictate how you react to things. And focus on the positive. Focus on the I don't like that word joy so much. I like the appreciating what you've got, being really happy with your lot in life, and knowing that you have the power. If there's something that you don't like happening in your life, you have the power to change your life. Life force energy. Again, that's all about the power. Your power over your life and outcomes in your life. Ooh. Let me choose this other deck. Brandon for the month of June. Brandon, oh, there we go. Key. Oh, there's two. Two flipped out. Brandon, new beginnings, directions and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So again, this ties in with this power. You've got the power of your own destiny, basically. Luck. Oh, or like the luck card. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. So it's a very positive card. But also remembering that the power is in your hands, and the decisions that you make and the attitude you have towards those decisions are going to be what's going to lead to good outcomes for you for the month of June. So, thank you for your question, Brandon. Oh, Sydney Observer, hello, hello, how are you? Sydney says, the Duchess of North Sussex has some very interesting information about the Meghan cringe dance, but also justice for Yankee Wally. Oh, can you give us a clue, Sydney Observer? Michelle Eccles, hello, how are you? Haven't seen you for a little while. Oh, I think I need to put my camera a little higher. Karen Coultas, hello. I think of you every time I watch Lady C because of that one time when she read out one of your questions. How are you, Karen? Haven't seen you for a little bit. Oh, super sticker. Thank you, Karen. That's so lovely. You are always so generous. Thank you so much. Jamaica, can you see in the cards how my future will be? I'm unhappy about my job and hope to find a new venture or a new job. Oh, Jamaica, sorry that you're unhappy. Sometimes when we're unhappy with where we are, it's a good opportunity to reflect, because, you know, people say you should go after the things you want in life, but sometimes it's also good to know what you don't want, if that makes sense. So what I'm saying is use where you're at to make a wise decision about where you want to be going. Let's find out. Let's ask the cards for you, Janeka. Janeka. Oh, wow. Thank you for your super chat, Janeka. You distracted me with a super chat. I will let's give you some love. Why is it not letting me love your thing? I don't know. Anyway, thank you. Cards. Janeka, Janeka, Janeka. Future for Janeka. Unhappy about your job. Hope to find a new venture or a new job. Let's see. Let's see. Patience. Oh, oh. Patience, Janeka. So I'm getting there. That was very much the energy that I was getting before I even drew the cards. Was almost, if you can, detach yourself a little bit, like you, as though you're observing yourself, and see what you can learn from the situation. How things that you might want to do differently in a new job, the types of places you want to avoid, the types of personalities you want to avoid, and there you go. Boundaries. Set some boundaries in your current job. That's to keep you emotionally safe. Wow. Okay. A whole lot jumped out. Cards are very chatty for you today, Janeka. Remember that you are divinely guided, and the angels always watch over you. Creativity. And when we're talking about this card in relation to jobs, you might either go into something that's a more of a creative venture, but it could also be you might find opportunities in an unexpected place. So be open-minded about opportunities, and then look at that. Follow peace. When you're not sure which way to step, when you're not sure which opportunity to follow peace. And it looks like it is coming. Let's try a different deck. Tell us more, cards. Tell us more. Tell us more. Janeka. So it's kind of making the most of where you're at as a learning opportunity. Power. You are powerful. The power is within you to live your life to the full. And look at that on the bottom of the deck. Wealth. So that to me is you gaining a wealth of experience where you are. But look, you're in charge. You're the one with the holding the horse's reins, and then wealth, quite literally, financially, there's a financial opportunity that is going to be coming your way once you've learnt the lessons you need to learn from that position, and once you're open to opportunities that might not come to you in the traditional way, but you also need to take action. Go for the opportunities, seize the opportunities when they arise, and then we're back to peace. You'll be able to sleep easy at night. So don't worry about the job, don't worry about the finances, but be patient, learn from where you are, take action, and be aware and open to opportunities that might come to you from an unexpected source. Wow. And then, of course, the wealth card, which is what we always want to see when we're asking about money, finances, jobs, that kind of thing. So the future's bright. The future is bright for you, Jamaica. Thank you for asking that question. Wow, the cards were so chatty, they just jumped out. Like, really, very important for you to be at peace internally. So, and it's like that old thing about really putting in all of your effort where you are now, even though it's not your favorite place. But that shows your true character, when you can really give it your all where you are, even though it's not where you want to be. And that will bring you peace and a sense of satisfaction as well. Wow, chatty cards. Karen Kultus, will rescuers find Susie's body? I don't know that story. Who is Susie? Who is Susie? I might need the crime cards. Let me get the crime deck. There's been a very sad case here in Australia. Young 17-year-old was living with some housemates. Why is this 17-year-old not living with her family? I don't know. Phoebe. And she disappeared. They were supposed to drop her off at the airport so that she could go and visit her mother. What is going on in this world? Why is she not at home? And yesterday they found human remains and they've arrested her 2 adult housemates. How has the parents allowed a 17-year-old to be living with 2 adults? I don't know. All right. Susie. Let's ask. Susie. Somebody knows something. Susie. Ah. Or that might be, also might be rescuers being very rigid in their thinking. They might need to approach things differently. Home. Bringing her home. That's a very positive card. Bringing her home. Mountains and water. I don't know anything about the situation you're talking about, so I don't know how that is relevant. Home. This card here, I think, is, yeah, that's very hopeful. Yeah, I'm getting very sad energy from this, so I'm not going to read any further on it. But that is a very, very good chance of rescuers finding Susie's body. Yeah, it's almost that things will play out the way they're going to play out, and she will be brought home. I'm not sure on timing though. I'm never very good at reading timing. So that looks very positive. Maybe we should also read quickly, while we're talking about crimes, about those 2 missing children from Nova Scotia. Have you heard about that? Lily and Jack Sullivan. They were playing. The mum was in and out of sleep, looking after the 18-month-old baby, and her partner was with her in the bedroom, and they heard the kids, 4 and 6 years old, Jack and Lily. They heard them playing in the next room, and then suddenly it was quiet. And then the mother says, and immediately I told my partner to call 911. It's just like really weird. So, oh no, the children were quiet, and then he went into the next room and they weren't there. They're just gone. Poof, no sign of them. So the theory is they went outside, they opened the door and they went outside and they were, I don't know, lost in the forest or abducted or something. Anyway, so she says, I immediately asked my partner to call 911, which is really weird because little kids hide. Wouldn't you go out into the yard and call their names and go to the granny's trailer that's on the property and go, hey, are the kids with you? No. They run outside. She says, call 911 immediately, and her partner runs out and drives around for 20 minutes looking for them. Just, anyway, Lily and Jack, Walter. Oof, that's a bit ominous. Lily and Jack. Because it's very rural, they don't, it's difficult to track people by cell phones, and there's not much traffic. Yeah, kids have been missing, I think, 6 weeks now. Oof. They're very destructive cards. If they just got lost in the woods, then they won't be alive anymore. But I'm getting very ominous energy from this. Oof, jealousy. Lily and Jack Sullivan. There was a suggestion that, well, there was a footprint found, which they thought might be one of the children's, and that's the only evidence they found. Ooh, organised crime. That's crazy. Were they kidnapped? This organised crime can also be a lot of people organised in a cover-up. So it could be if something happened in the family home, people have been coerced, convinced to keep it all quiet. There's nothing more we can do about it now. The kids aren't with us. They're not alive anymore. Let's not ruin the family. Let's ask the cards. Will they be found? Will Lily and Jack be found? Whew, somebody's going to be arrested for it. I hope that doesn't mean that they are being kept captive. Tell us more. Tell us more, cards. Social media. Social media might have the answers, but interestingly, after these kids disappeared, the mother left the area and then unfriended her partner on Facebook. So there's something behind that story that could lead to his imprisonment or could lead to the answers. And I just thought that was really weird. I know there was a bit of an argument between the mother and her family members or his family members. I tell you what, if my child disappeared, there's nothing on heaven and earth that could keep me away from the place where they were last seen. A friend of mine disappeared when I was 6 years old, and we looked for our friend we spent every single day. I think Dad took time off work, and we looked for a good solid 3 weeks, and then his leave had run out. Once his leave ran out and he had to go back to work, every single weekend for about 2 years, we still went out and we looked and looked and searched for my friend Mishak. We never found him. But certainly nobody, not the family, not any relatives, nobody gave up looking. And nobody left the area. That's just weird. That is just money. Is somebody paying somebody to keep quiet? Come on, cards, we're saying, will they be found? Will they be found? Party. There was a suggestion that there was a party at the house the night before they disappeared, and that one of the kids got into some illicit substances. So, regret. Maybe somebody will feel so guilty about what happened. Somebody with knowledge. I'm not getting at all that these kids ran away. Neighborhood. Maybe the neighborhood trail cameras might hold some answers. Trapped. Prison. Trapped. And again, I'm not sure if that's the children that are trapped or the other adults in the situation that feel like they're trapped and they can't say what they know. But also, interestingly, the dogs never picked up any scent. Secret. Somebody's been sworn to secrecy. Cards are not telling me whether or not they're going to be found. That's very different from the previous one, where the home card came. Road. Somebody's taken them. Somebody's taken them out of the area. Travel, road. Somebody's taken them out of the area. Surveillance. There's those the cameras, the trail cams. Might have caught some movement. Okay, getting very dark now, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm not seeing anything soon of them finding them, but somebody knows something. And I think if they've to find them, somebody's going to need to crack. And it might happen if somebody feels so guilty. Okay. Lily and Jack Sullivan. Sending them love and prayers for peace. And also Phoebe, the 17-year-old. Just terrible. Hi, Sydney. Oh, thank you very much for my super chat. Very kind. Oh, Munchie. Thank you very much for your super chat. Very kind. Very kind. You are all so kind. I love you so much. Going back to the chat. Good morning, everybody. If I haven't said good morning yet, if you haven't liked, please do. Please share this with your friends. If you're in any, especially like if you're in any Facebook groups and you think that people in the group might want to get a free reading, if you share it like that's very useful. Brandon says, thanks so much. Everyone, enjoy your weekend. You too, Brandon. Okay, where was I? Sydney says the dance was a definite setup, but also she was told about a plot to unalive Wally. Oh, that's what Narcissus is saying. Ooh, wow. Okay, everybody go watch Duchess of Narcissus after this live. Okay. Karen Coulter. Susie was my friend who had multiple health issues. She was given a new prescription which caused her to pass out. When she fell, she broke her jaw and needed 65 staples in her head. Oh no! She was 90 pounds and jumped from the Verna Falls in Yosemite. Oh no! It is so sad. 3 years in July and they haven't found her tiny body. I did get that home card. Sorry to hear about that, Karen. That's terrible. Let's see if these cards give me anything else. I think maybe these. This is the Wisdom of the House of Night cards. Just with a dark, difficult time. Oh, and when I was in New Zealand, the man I worked for I covered a maternity leave gap, and so I was working for the New Zealand Police in their headquarters as a in-house lawyer. And my supervisor, hell of a nice man, he just got married. He was 56, was his first marriage. He really waited for the one, and they changed his medication. And he either jumped or fell off a bridge. And they did find his body, but that was just absolutely heartbreaking. And they reckon it was because they changed his meds and didn't keep a good eye on him. Poor Susie. Gee, will Susie be found? Beauty. That's very much try and remember the good life that I had before these health issues hit, before these medication. Try and remember my personality, my spirit, how I was. Try and remember the beauty of our friendship rather than the tragedy of my passing. Success card. That's interesting. It says congratulations. Success. So that's giving me a positive. I don't know if the cards will tell me anything about timing. Not sure. Oath. That's very much about it's not for lack of trying that she hasn't been found, and that people will continue to be looking. Have confidence. Stay strong. Yeah, she's not that concerned about whether or not they find her body. She's more concerned about you. Moon, things that are hidden, but see how bright the moon is? Coming to light. Things that are hidden coming to light. Let's try a different deck. Susie, Susie, Susie. Moonlight, moonlight. Magic. Look how bright that moon is. She considers you her family. I'm getting to be that there's a very good chance that she will be found. Things that were hidden coming to light. Remember that I'm not that person. I'm not that body. Yeah, she knows how important it is for friends and family, and I'm just getting that there's a very good chance here, and especially with that home card that I pulled earlier. And that people are not going to give up. Yeah, that success card. I'm getting from these that there's a very good chance, but she's very much remember me how I was. That body is no longer me. I hope that that helps you, Karen. I'm getting a bit choked up. Yeah, she's very much. Her going over the edge was not something that she would normally do. She's not finished yet. More messages for Karen. Renewal. She feels strong. She values your friendship. What else, Susie? What else? Yeah, that's a card of hope, possibilities, cycles. Remember that my passing was just one part of my life. Okay. What more from Susie? What more from Susie? I think also this she doesn't want friends and family to be consumed by looking for her. But I am getting that she will be found. And I know how difficult it is when you don't have answers, because when my friend disappeared, we never found him, and it was just, even to this day, I mean, that was 50 years ago, and it still affects me. Transcending. She's at peace. Oh, she's with a higher consciousness. She's on a new adventure. She's transcended the pain that she was in. She was released. What a beautiful friend. What a beautiful soul. So I'm getting that there's a very good possibility that she will be found, but it's almost incidental. The most important thing she wants you to know is how important you are, and how much she loves you, and the family and the friends that keep looking. She's very touched. She's very touched. Okay. Just going through the things. Margie M. Oh, Margie M. I owe you a video. I know, and I'm so sorry. I've been sick as a dog, but well, first my son was sick, and then I went away, and then I had lockjaw. Have you ever had that? But I will try and get that through to you tomorrow. So thank you so much for coming back, and yeah, you've been on my mind this week. I actually had to take time off work because of the pain that I was in. After I read yeah, so Margie M. Munchie, thank you for pointing out that I might have missed a question. I'll go back, but I'm just at Margie M at the moment. Alrighty, Margie M. Margie M. Any good news coming my way? Let's see, Margie M. Good news for Margie M. Adventure. Oh, adventure and maybe travel. Do you like traveling? I'm a bit of a homebody. I prefer to be home. Margie M. Margie M. Ooh. Travel, but also something spiritual, some experience that transcends the normal. Something, wow, tell us more, cards. Tell us more. Spiritual growth. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Tell us more, cards. Truth. Truth. I think this is about, might be actual travel, or it might just be more exploring yourself, but you're going to learn some truths about yourself. Maybe that you've got more strength than you thought, or you're more creative than you thought. Something about an inner strength that you're gonna learn, and you're gonna celebrate. Oh, strength. Aren't the cards amazing? Inner strength. The truth is, you're stronger than you know, and the strength gives you the courage to move forward. Yeah, very much a spiritual enlightenment kind of vibe going on here. Freedom. The truth will set you free. You are stronger than you know. Wow. Okay. Wow. Let's see these cards for Margie M. So I'm getting very much, it's a time for reflection and to celebrate your inner strength, to celebrate what an incredible person you are, to achieve a sense of satisfaction. And look at that. Flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Yeah, I'm getting more a spiritual growth here, but it could also be emotional fulfillment. And so, wow, Margie M, that's if somebody was doing a reading for me, I'd be very happy with that one. Wow, that's beautiful. And it's interesting because there's a sort of a there's strength and courage and action, but also very gentle, calm, peaceful kind of, yeah, calm and peace that transcends, yeah, that transcends what others might not know. Why you've got this inner confidence and this inner knowing how amazing you are. Yeah, and it's not in a oh, I'm better than you kind of way. It's just that confidence, that inner resolve. And so something in the month is going to happen, some adventure, some inner exploration that's going to see you transcending even the strength that you thought you had. And this is not a bad thing. This is not bad things are going to happen, so you have to stay strong. It's not that at all. It's more like a quiet kind of strength. You're inspiring other people. That's really what I'm getting from this. And the cards are really more about, again, taking an opportunity to observe yourself and observe how you encourage others, how you provide some kind of, what would I say, some kind of, I'm getting this image of people looking up to you, people going, they finding their own strength because of how you are normally in the world, if that makes sense. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Dillygaff, good morning. I haven't seen you for a little while. How are you? Sia, hello, my love. I hope you're feeling a little better. I hope the emotional time you've all been going through is starting to stabilize a little. And remember, when you go through grief and difficult times after somebody has passed, it can come in waves. So you can start to feel better and things can get a little bit better, and then it goes backwards a bit, and then it gets better, and then it goes backwards. When you're feeling on those backwards days, it doesn't mean the end of the universe. It's just part of the cycle. Okay. I don't know if I've missed a question. Munchie says, can you see Dillygaff? Sydney has a question early in the chat. I'm just going to go back in case I missed it. Oh, Sydney Observer, I did miss your question. Sorry. Are there any messages from Spirit for me? Thank you, Munchie. Thank you for keeping me on the tight and narrow. And thank you, everybody, for all your very kind super chats. And if you want to give me a tip and you don't want to do it on here, my links are at in the pinned comment. These all fell out for you, Sydney Observer, so I'm going to have a look. Expansion, focus, and planning. New horizons, new opportunities on the horizon. It might take a little bit of planning, but the focus is almost don't lose heart. Just keep the faith. Don't lose focus. Tell us more about those cards. Tell us more. Patience. Good things are around the corner. Good things are around the corner. And I'm getting almost, this planning card is more Spirit, the angels, God, however you like to think of it, the universe is planning and has good things in store for you. But it might take just a little bit more time than you were hoping, and it's important to be patient. It's important to be patient. Trust. You've got this, and Spirit has got this. The angels are watching over you. When there's stormy seas, trust yourself and trust the divine power. Oof. Patience and reflection. I'm getting almost that some things might not be as bad as you think they are. Something that's bothering you, maybe try and be a little bit more objective. Try and step outside of it. So I'll give you, it's just a silly example, but it illustrates the point. Sometimes we make things mean something when they don't actually mean that. So the other day, my manager sent me a printout of, the fees that I've brought into the company since I've been with them since February this year. And I'm a little self-conscious because I'm new there and I haven't earned as much for the company as I would like to. And, as a lawyer, that's kind of my job, is to earn money for the company. And so when he sent this list of the fees that I've earned, and that wasn't as high as I thought they should be, I thought it meant that he was unhappy with me. But when I reread his email, it wasn't. It was just, here's the information to show you what you've earned. And then when I had a performance review meeting with him, it wasn't an issue at all. It was more just so you can keep track of where you're at. So I'm getting almost this patience. You need to have patience with yourself and make sure that you're not imbuing some situation with a meaning when it doesn't actually mean that. And yesterday, if you watch me for any amount of time, you'll know that I got an assistant. He was with me for 2 months and then he left. And so I got another assistant. I got 2 more assistants actually, but the one, she's been with me for less than a week, and yesterday she came into the office and said, oh, I've got a new job, I'm starting on Monday. And so that's not a reflection on me, because initially I was like, oh no, I've lost 2 assistants in, the space of 2 weeks. I thought that was a reflection, that people would see it as a reflection of me not being a good person to work with. But it doesn't mean anything about me. It just means that these kids are young and impulsive, and, so your situation or something difficult that you're going through doesn't mean anything about you. It's not a reflection that you have done anything wrong. Creativity. Follow your creativity. Oh, and abundance is around the corner. Remember always to walk in love and enjoy the life that you have. Enjoy where you are while you're on the way to going to where you need to be. Enjoy where you are while you're on the journey to be where you want to be. Ah, wow. There you go. Sydney Observer. What a great question. What a great answer. Thank you, Munshi, for keeping me on the straight and narrow. Let me see. Now, I am going to go down the chat. Yes, Sydney Observer, thanks for asking. My jaw has been really sore, so I'm not going to be on too long today. But I found the doctor recommended that I find somebody who does the massage for the TMJ. This is the lock jaw, as we used to call it. And I had my first session with a lady yesterday, and she's incredible. 4 minutes walk from my work. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. I'm just going backwards through the chat to see if there are any other questions that I missed. Just going through. I've read Margie M. Let's see. And if I do a reading for you and anything I say resonates, please let me know in the comments, because that helps my energy as well. Pam McGarvey, how are you? How are you? Thank you for doing a reading on Jack and Lily. All the card readers I have watched have had water as their major card. Yeah, that was the first card that came out for me for them. And I really wasn't expecting that. I don't think there's much water around where they are. But I'm wondering if something happened and they've been hidden in the water. A more hopeful reading of that would be they've been sent overseas, but I don't get that. M. Smith, hello. Rainbow, can you tell if my hubby David, 43, is proud of our daughter achieving all the academic recognition she has got recently? Sure, I will have a look at that, M. Smith. I do wonder why you don't ask him and ask him to express it. When my kids were younger, my husband was just the kind of person who he didn't receive any praise in his life, and so he didn't really give praise. And I had lots of conversations with him, and I don't know if you have that type of relationship, but I just said to him, you've shared with me how difficult it was growing up and not receiving any praise. It's really important as a dad. The kids just want to know that you really support them and that you are proud of them. And he's like, but it's so obvious. Of course I'm proud of them. And I said to him, it's not obvious. It is important for you to let them know verbally. So let's see. Hubby David. Happiness. He's very happy with her. He's thinking that this academic success that she's had is going to give her the freedom in life to be able to earn good money. Leadership. He sees her as a leader, and I'm not sure if that's him. Yeah, he sees her in her future being a leader. And now that she's achieved this success, he's got this peace about him because he knows that this is growth. This is going to open opportunities to her to grow. He's very, very proud of how she planned her studies, so this is the planning card. Again, it's also a travel card. It's, again, he's very proud of her, almost in the way that he's very pleased for her future. She's now got a stable future, where she can also enjoy her life, have fun, play, and now what he wishes for her is just all the love in the world. So he is very, very proud of her. He's just obviously not good at communicating, and he might need your help in that regard, because it's important for our children, even when they're adults, to hear it. You know, it's one thing to say, oh, I'm proud of you. Yeah, and when it's been something really important for our kids, I've got my husband to, write them a card, or we have a special dinner and we all, say congratulations together, and each of us say, oh, I'm really proud of you, whatever it is, or I knew you could do it. That kind of a conversation. Gaze Insights, hello. You were first on the chat this morning. Yes, Lily and Jack's a very, very sad story. Any uplifting message? June is a sad month. Today would have been my late dad's birthday. Oh, okay, guys. We always miss our dads, don't we? So we're going to go, happy heavenly birthday, Dad. And we're going to read from the angel cards. Happy heavenly birthday. Happy heavenly birthday for Gaze's dad. Happy heavenly birthday. Oh, the Rainbow Bridge. The Rainbow Bridge. I'm getting there that he is happy where he is across the Rainbow Bridge. This has got the word study on it. I don't know if that has any relevance to you. I'm getting more for this card. It's the image of him being an angel across the Rainbow Bridge. Almost as though it amuses him that he's now an angel. Abundance. Ooh, he's watching over you. And he sees abundance in your future. Also that he's opening doors for you. And look at that. He's in the spiritual realm supporting you. And not just him. You've got a whole team. A whole team of angels, guides, ancestors. Looking out for you and your family. Supporting you. Oh, okay. Let's see. Dad. Gaze's dad. Expansion. Good things. Oh, I thought you said it was the day that he passed away. I looked into the message and I said it was his actual birthday. Expansion. This is about good things coming. Okay, sorry, I misread that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, exuberance. Oh, he's saying, if you can, dear one, if you can, have a party and remember me. Remember the life that I lived. I lived a good life. And I'm getting almost that they're having a party in heaven. And he hopes for healing for you, for healing for your broken heart. Remember, the more we love someone, the deeper the sorrow when they're not here. So this is almost, it's a bit of a flippant card about the party and the exuberance, but he knows how serious it is. He knows how sad you are, and he just wishes healing for you. He wishes that you would have freedom from the terrible grief. Remember the good times. Again, very much on the other side. He's having an adventure. He's all good. His spiritual life is an adventure, and he just prays for healing for you. And remember, I'm an angel. That was like the very first card. Oh, not only is he an angel, but he's opening doors for you. He's watching over you. Look out for the magic in life. Look out for the magic in life. Enjoy the good things. The best way you can honor him is by having an incredible life. Let's see what else. Refuge. Yeah, and sometimes it's, it's a normal part of the grief process that we feel so sad. And even years and years later, we can still feel that on special days. And so this refuge is really about taking care of yourself, looking after yourself. Be kind to yourself. His love for you transcends the human body. You're stronger than you know. Just had a feeling to change decks. Which deck? Let's see. Interesting. Fairy house. And look at that fairy. That house. There's that saying in the Bible that says, in my Father's mansion there are many houses, or something like that. Somebody remind me. It's almost as though he's reminding you that having a wonderful life here is a great way to honor him. But when you're ready, when you're ready to come home to the spirit world, which is not going to be for a long time, but when you are, he will be there to welcome you. Interesting. Something to do with a house. And both of those, look at that, both of those are a house in a tree. And this could really be about the memories, remembering the good times together. But there's something about a house in a tree. And look at the light shining from inside the house. It could be how much he valued being your father, how much joy you brought him, and you still bring him. I don't really know 100% what these cards mean, but there's strength. It's very significant. I've never seen these two cards come out together. And then this one here says, there is magic everywhere. And look, there was a magic card. Whenever cards repeat a message, it's a very important message. So again, I'm getting that he's there. He's opening doors for you. And being your dad is one of the proudest things in his life. And look at that. The golden light is about love shining from that chalice. Oh, look, there's a guy on a horse in the background there. It's almost as though it was his time to step back, and now it's your time to shine. Carry forward the family legacy, carry forward the family name, carry forward the family DNA. And all of this is all about just how much he loves you. How much he loves you. Yeah, family. See? Carrying on the family name. Yeah, so this whole reading is very much about love and comfort. He wants to give you some comfort, that he's always with you. Always. And he's so proud. Being your father is one of the most things that he is most proud of in his life. Wow. Gee, guys, thank you so much for asking the question and for letting me read on that. It's just such a beautiful, pure love coming through in those cards. Okay. Wow. I'm sorry it's a difficult day for you, and we will send you prayers, and, it's it can feel a bit trite when somebody says, oh, but you know, he still loves you and all of this. It's still painful and hurtful, and that is part of the process, and that's because we love them so deeply. Yeah, it's because we love them so deeply. So no, while I was talking, this focus card came out twice. I'm not sure what that means. Creativity, breakthrough. Yeah, he's so proud of you. And creativity, this could also be the act of creation, you know, him being your father. Yeah. Anyway, guys, sending you praise and love today during a difficult day. Try and be with people that you love if you can, and be kind to yourself. Let's see who else. Holly Atkinson, hello, hello. Oh, and guys, your dad wants you to know that he is always with you. That's a higher consciousness card. He's walking right beside you on this difficult day. Okay. Holly Atkinson, hello, hello, how are you? Oh. Hi Rainbow, you did a read for me a short while ago about my disability case, and good news, I was approved. Oh, fantastic, Holly. That's fantastic. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. Let's do a bit of an update read for Holly. Haha, adventure. Adventure. I'm getting that really means that you're going to have a bit more freedom now. A bit more freedom. Let's see. More for Holly. More for Holly. Oh, thank you for coming back and telling us that, Holly. Trust yourself. You are an incredible person. And trust that the universe is looking out for you. The universe, God, spirit, angels, however you like to view it. Love. Love. There was definitely some divine intervention there. And activation. This is a card of, you know, when a seed grows and then the plant pushes through the dirt. That's that card. And so I'm getting, this decision is going to open the doors to you. Open the doors for you. Open the doors for you. Let's see. Let's see. And I live with a disability too, Holly, so I know sometimes it can be very challenging. And when you feel, oh my Lord, that card says activation. You cannot make this stuff up. That card says activation. This is a new start for you, Holly. I'm getting goosebumps. Good things are in store. Nothing can hold you back. Nothing ever could hold you back. But having this extra support, I'm just getting it's a new dawn. It's a new day. And this card here, the Vistas, again, that's my travel card, my adventure card. And your first card here was adventure. So your spirit guides and angels want you to know that it's no accident that you got approved. And I know it's sometimes it's a struggle to get approved, but yeah, the sky's the limit. So this activation is really the sky's the limit kind of card. Let's just see what you can, how much more. It's not about enjoying your life more, but it's about opportunities to do things that you can do now with support that will make your life a bit easier. Oh, Holly, what a wonderful thank you so much for coming back to tell me, or to tell us all. So thank you very, very much. Okay. Rebecca Cole. Loved my mum, but she was not so nice. Oh, sorry, Rebecca. Yeah. Created uncertainty for you as a girl. But look at you now. Despite what she was like, she's very proud of your success. Trust your own instincts. I'm getting, she wishes she could have done things differently. Rebecca Cole, your mum wishes she could have done things differently. Alrighty, let me... Okay. Yeah, sometimes I do miss things in the chat. So, did I miss Dilly Gaff's question? Let's see. I'm just going to go back and see if I missed a question from Dilly Gaff. Morning. It's also tricky if you do a lot of chats, then it's kind of tricky for me to find it. She okay, Dilly Gaff, if you asked a question, can you ask it again, please? Because I don't see it. Okay. Alrighty, I'm just going to keep going down. RGM says, thank you. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, my jaw is still very sore, but it is better than it was. Margie M, we're going on a cruise. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. That would be about the adventure cards. And I'm taking my mum on a cruise in November. Where are you going? Let us know, Margie M. Hello, Mean Mary Jean. Haven't seen you for a little while. If you've asked a question, I will be working my way down the chat. So please be patient with me. Oh, Dilly Gaff, you should get up early to take your dog training. So not managed to join the lives. Not taking him this week. Okay. Okay. Oh, Dilly Gaff, no question. Just glad to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Munchie, for letting me know about Deb's names. I will go down in the order. Pam McGarvey is next. If I haven't read for you yet, I will get to you. Pam, I met a man last year at a summer concert. Will I see him again? Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Will Pam meet her man again? Ooh. Courage. Take courage. If you have a way of contacting him, then take the courage and do that. I'm not sure if you do have a way of contacting him. Energy. Ooh, electricity. Look at that electricity. Ah, and happiness. The bluebird of happiness. Wow. There definitely was some electricity there between the two of you. I'm getting it's a very, very strong possibility. Either that you're going to meet this man again, or there's somebody even better. Come on, cards. Be kind here. Change. Something about change your mindset. Change your... Change. Trust that it will happen at the right time. Let's see one of these cards. Pam. It's looking very positive. I'm not 100% sure it's the same guy. It probably is, but it might be somebody else. But there's definitely this electric, exciting... Oh, your life is... you're going to live life to the full. And on the bottom of that deck is a card that says healing. And the bottom of this deck, you cannot make this up, is a card that says healing. I don't know if you can read that. It says healing. Underneath Bear Spirit, it says healing. healing. So is that you need to give yourself time to heal, or when you form this new relationship, you will be healed? I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the exact message there. But it was interesting because we started off with energy and lightning and then this healing and peace and calm and beauty. Oh, look, and there's the storm, the chaos. Angel, you will be divinely guided to the right person at the right time. Wow. Pam, you got to come back and update us, please. Please. Wow, that's exciting. That is very exciting. I'm getting like an 80% chance that it's the same guy, but I don't want you to close your mind to if you meet somebody else. Okay? Wow. Sydney Observer says, that's a wonderful reading. Thank you. My absolute pleasure. Munchie. Hope she fixes your TMJ. Yeah, I've got a new doctor and he was amazing. And yeah, he recommended that I go to this lady. So if anybody's in Brisbane and has TMJ, I've got a good person I can recommend. Sydney, please look after yourself. Oh, thank you. Sydney says, it resonated as I'm looking for a new job and feeling targeted where I am. Oh, sorry. Hi, Sandy. Oh, shoot, I'm late. No, you're not late. You're not late. Divine timing and all that. I understand that there's a question from Debbie down below. Don't worry, Debbie. I haven't got to you yet, but I will. Sandy, I have a question. My daughter's little brother took his own life a year ago. Is there a message for my daughter from him? Firstly, that's terribly sad, and I'm really, really sorry. My daughter's little brother took his own life a year ago. Is there a message for my daughter from him? Sandy, is there a message? Reflection. On reflection, he's very, very sorry for the pain and sorrow that he caused and the manner of his passing caused. Trust that there's no problem that is beyond fixing, and trust that when times are tough, he is there in spirit to protect your daughter. This is a protection card. Now that he's got a different perspective and he's part of higher consciousness, he's appalled at what he did and how it has impacted everybody. And he really just wants his sister to live a good life, a full life, full of exuberance and joy, and to know that he's in a better place. His life was full of chaos, but now he's totally at peace. And he knows that his sister is strong. He wants her to know that he sees how strong she is. Miracles. She is his miracle. And I'm just getting that he looks after her. He watches over her. He's her angel, and he opens the way for miracles to occur. Oh. And he wishes that she could be free from the pain that he caused. And he's beyond sorry. And he's just so concerned about her. And he wants her to know that she is at, he wants her to know that he is at peace. The brother is at peace. And he wants the same for her. He wants her to be at peace, enjoying her life here on earth. Yeah. And that vitality card's on the at the bottom of the pack. He's sorry that he wasted his life. He really wants her to be at peace, knowing There's nothing she could have said or done that could have prevented him. There's a communication card. There's nothing that she could have said or done that could have saved him. The truth is, he made some bad decisions, and that's the truth. And he hopes that the truth will set her free. What else? Let's try a different deck. Let's try a different deck. Healing. That's what he wants. He really hopes that her heart can heal. Let's see. I'm also getting that he's sorry that he was so selfish to take his own life. It was a selfish act. Selfish in the sense of how much pain it's caused. He now has insight into how much pain it caused, but at the time, it's almost like he was not thinking right, not in his right mind. What else? What else? Protection. He's there always protecting her. Did we get another protection card earlier? I thought we did. Protection. 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 He is watching over her and protecting her, and he also wants her to know, please, to look after herself. Please, to look after herself. And the communication card that I saw earlier, it's he is with her, and he is giving her signs and signals that he is with her. So there might be something between them that is meaningful to them that she keeps seeing. So it might be a symbol, it might be an image, it might be whatever it is. So for me, often it's cats. See, there's a cat there, and I've got a little cat here. So this is just an example. So when somebody is communicating from you from the other side, from the other side, you can see, and it can be more than one. Thing. So here the example is cats, or it could be a particular bird or a particular flower. So for me, I'll tell you the story. Since last week. The week before, I saw a TV program that had puffins on it, you know, the bird puffin. And then last weekend, I pulled a card and it had a puffin on it. And I haven't seen puffins for years because we're in Australia, we don't have these things. And then I saw another nature program 2 days later, completely different program, completely different channel, and it had puffins on it. And then I went to the doctor because of my sore jaw, and he had a photograph of a puffin outside his office door, which I've never noticed before. So, and then I looked up the spiritual meaning of puffins, and it was about self-care. And so I really felt that all the puffins I was seeing was a message from my dad to say, please look after yourself. So there might be something, an image, usually it will be an image that is meaningful between the two people, or it can be something like that. That puffin had no meaning to me until I looked it up, and I'd seen it so many times. So if she is just aware of any images, symbols, and it can be in a song, it can be on a TV program, can be on a billboard, somebody can talk about it. If that comes into her consciousness, it's definitely him communicating with her. And you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. I've never had 3 cards the same, with the same message. Protection, protection, protection. He wishes he could have protected her from the pain that he caused. Please look after yourself is his message to her. And his message to the family is also to please look after her, because he does not want what happened to him to happen to her. He does not want her to feel hopeless like he felt hopeless. Look after yourself. This is him talking directly to his sister. Look after yourself. Look after yourself. I am here always protecting you. But he's concerned about her, and he wants her to be safe. He wants her to be safe. Truth. There's the truth card again. The truth card. The truth is, I was troubled. Please look after yourself. And the truth is, I think he believes that she's a lot stronger than he was. Yeah. Refuge. Take refuge. Look after yourself. Take care. And I love you beyond measure. And look, there's a miracle card again. We had miracles before. Do we have it? Yeah, he very strongly wants to communicate with her. That he's opening doors for her as needed. Her life has got a lot of promise, miracles. There's so much life for her left to live. And he wants her definitely to know that he is there protecting her. And love. The greatest gift of all is love. Wow. I think that's the end of that message, Sandy. I hope that is meaningful or brings you some comfort, or please do let me know in the comments below if I've made anything I've said resonates. Remember that, yeah, love is the most important thing. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. And if you want to support me, the best way to support me is to watch some of my other videos, my pre-recorded videos, and to like and comment. If you comment on my videos, it helps the YouTube algorithm. So, Gaze Insights. He passed in October. My brother passed in June. Oh, what a sad month. Chantal Martin, hello, hello. Cancerian here too. Do the cards see me getting with Alan Gibb? Oh, Chantal, that's not a kind of question I can read on because it depends on his free will, my love. So I'll pull a card for you, but I don't read on will somebody and I get together, because that somebody, it would require me to read his energy, and I don't have his permission. I can read on the deceased people's energy because they always want to communicate with their loved ones, but I can't read on that. So, Chantal, I'll just pull another card for you. Oh, Sun, that's nice. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. That's a very, very positive card. Mean Mary Jean. Oh, no. I was told that I'm dying of cancer today. I'm still in the medical facility. 6 days tomorrow. Oh, Mean Mary Jean. Oh, no. We send you our love and our prayers. Goodness, what a thing. I thought they didn't say that to people. Okay. Let me see what the cards can tell you. Let me see what the cards can tell you. I'm so, so sorry, Mean Mary Jean. So, so sorry. I hope they are looking after you, and I hope that at least you are pain-free. Transformation. I'm getting from that, when it is your time to go, you will be transformed into something beautiful, and you will be free from pain. Oh, joy. You have been a joy in this world. You have brought joy to so many. Stillness. It is a time of reflection, a difficult time of reflection. Freedom. That's what I got from this first card. When it is your time to go, you will be free from pain. You'll be free from stress. Family. Your family who have passed away will be there ready to meet you. And you may start dreaming of your family. You may start even seeing them around you. You know, the ones that are on the spirit plane. They are already preparing for you. They're always preparing for us. It's not that they want us to pass over quickly, but they are preparing for you, and you will not be alone. You will not be alone. You will not be alone when you pass. Look at that. The strength card. Your family will give you strength. And look, you know, doctors don't know everything. You might last longer than they think you will. But your family really wants you to take strength and comfort from the fact that you are so very, very loved. You are so very, very loved. Oop. Generosity. You have a generosity of spirit. And even if you don't have that much time to live, you still are able, you're going to be able to enjoy the time that you have left. This generosity is an abundance. Oh, happiness. Happiness. That's an unusual card in this situation. But I'm getting more so that this is for you to remember how much happiness you've caused others. And look at that. They want you to take courage. Oh, playful. Have some fun if you can. Have some fun if you can. My dad was in the hospice, and when he was in the hospice, he was so naughty. His sense of humour was so naughty that, you know, we would go back a couple of years later, and the nurses would still remember the naughty Derek. Let's see. Spirits. Call on my dad as well to help guide this. To help guide the cards here. Call on me, Mary Jean, spirit guides, family, ancestors. Help us. Stay grounded. Breakthrough. You never know what medical breakthroughs come, but more so that could also be a spiritual breakthrough. A spiritual breakthrough. And when my dad was in the hospice, I didn't know this, but after the funeral, we went back to the hospice and gave them some cake and everything. And the one nurse pulled me aside and said to me that when my dad was in the hospice, he never slept at night because a lot of the patients couldn't sleep. And he would sit in the chapel with them all night, praying with them and talking to them and comforting them. So my dad, who was on his last days, spent his last days comforting other people. So that message there, and I'm getting a very strong sense of like pins and needles, which is a very strong sense of spirit. It doesn't matter for any of us whether our time left is short or long. We can still help other people. Higher consciousness. You are so very loved. You are so very loved. Your life is still valuable. You are still valuable. You are still important. Peace. Peace. Those that have gone before will help you through this and help you reach the ultimate state of peace. And as tough as it is, when someone passes, it is a new beginning, which transcends the pain and stress and fear of the earthly body. Wow. You are not alone. You will never be alone. You are always loved. Let me just pull an angel card or two. I'm so sorry to hear this, mean Mary Jean. I'm just so sorry. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Body care. Look after yourself. Let the medical staff look after yourself. If there's any unfinished business that you have, anybody you need to forgive, it's a good time to do it. Including forgiving yourself for anything that you feel regret for in your life. That will also help you achieve peace. And I know when my dad was in the hospice, my my half-sister, who's also my dad's daughter, phoned from South Africa, and he was in New Zealand, and she said, I know that you don't have long to live, but I have to tell you, all of my life, I've resented you because you abandoned us when I was a child. And my dad said to her, how did you know that I abandoned you? And she said, oh, because my mother told me. And my dad didn't try and justify anything. He just said, can I ask you to do me one thing? Please go and talk to your mother and ask her now what happened. I mean, my sister was in her late 50s by then, my half-sister. So she went and spoke to her mother, which is not my mother. And her mother confessed to her that all those years her mother had lied to her. My dad never abandoned their family. She took up with my dad's uncle. He came home, found them in bed together. He was still prepared to forgive them, or forgive the mother of his children. And she didn't want to continue the marriage. She wanted to go with my dad's uncle. So she abandoned the marriage, and she was the one who kept the children away from their father. And so I'm just using this as an example, how in his last days, he was able to bring peace to my stepsister, to my half-sister, and good on her mother, who was then in her 80s, for confessing and saying, oh yes, I did lie about your dad. And that just brought such peace to my sister. Trust that you're in good hands. Trust that you're in good hands. Trust that you are loved. Trust that you are important. And trust that you are in good hands. And when it is your time to go, whether it's long or short time, there will be loved ones waiting for you to make your transition as easy as possible. And there will be peace as you transcend the earthly body. Thank you for sharing that very, very personal news with us, me and Mary Jean. And I really am very sorry to hear that. And I'm sending you prayers of love and blessings. And may all the angels in the universe be with you as you navigate this news and this new normal for you. And I also pray that the doctors and the nurses really treat you with love and respect and kindness and care. And I know that every single person on this channel will pray for you, because that's the kind of people we are. And if you need a private reading, me and Mary Jean, email me. If you click on my link, which pinned in the pinned comments, you'll find my email address. Email me if you need a private reading, or you just need someone to talk to. If you just want to exchange some emails, let me know. Let me know. I will be here for you. Okay, just shifting gears. Day's insights. I'm looking for a house. Maybe that has reference. Oh, that was the two houses that were made of trees. Yeah, that could be. That could be a house somewhere with trees. Sorry, my chat just jumped forward. Now I've lost my place. M. Smith says, thank you, Rainbow. It is because he passed over the Rainbow Bridge before she achieved recognition. Oh, there we go. There we go. That makes more sense now, M. Smith. Before she achieved recognition. It's so heartwarming to hear that he is still as proud as when he lived with us. Oh, absolutely. And he's proud not only of her achievement, but what it means for her future. Debbie, oh, Texas. Hello, hello. Hello, Martha. I'm working through the questions. So if I haven't got to yet, Debbie O. Debbie O is asking for a card from past loved one, Joe or Delia Ontiveros or Christopher Pamphilus. Joe or Delia or Christopher. Okay. Yeah, when you ask a question about somebody who's passed over, it helps me to have the name. It just makes the energy clear. Whoa, there we go. Refuge. Debbie, that's just take care of yourself. Look after yourself. Make sure you have time to nurture yourself. I'm getting now. I won't know which of your loved ones is here, and it could be all of them, Joe or Delia or Christopher. But there might be some imagery in the cards that give you a clue. Magic, magic. This is very much a card of missing you and loving you. And look at that. She's got the tiny little moon in her hand, and there's the big moon there. Some significance in that. And I'm getting from this is very much that they watch over you, and they fill your life with magic. They open doors for you. Flexibility. Ooh, there might be something going on in your life right now that you've been a little bit rigid about. Might be time to be a bit more flexible, be a bit more easygoing. I don't know if that helps you. Stillness. Stillness and refuge are very similar cards. This is about slowing down, looking after yourself, taking care of yourself. Family. I don't know if those people you mentioned are family, but they consider you family. And they're watching out for you. And look at that. You asked about 3 people. And look there. There's a wolf. And there's another wolf. And there's another wolf. 3 people on the other side looking after you. Watching out for you. Watching out for you. And that card there says protection. Protecting you. Interesting. They're always with you. You're never alone. And they are protecting you. And even when life feels chaotic, there's a protection card again. They are there to protect you, to look after you, and to help you live the best life possible. Expansion. It's all about getting the best out of life, the most out of life. Oh, and the deepest wish for you is to have fun, play, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself while you're here. Wow. Thank you very much, Debbie, for asking your question. Again, if I do a reading for you and it resonates, please go ahead and let us know in the comments, because it helps me raise my energy. Now, I'm not going to be on for too much longer, so if you have a question, ask it now, please. Yeah, Sandy, you're very welcome here anytime, and when you come on, you're welcome to ask your question anytime. It helps my energy if you kind of say hello first and then ask a question. Some people come on and they just ask a question without saying hello or how are you or anything like that. It makes the energy a little bit more difficult to get going. So, and remember, the best way you can support me is to watch some of my older videos and comment on them, because that really helps the algorithm. Martha, glad you are feeling better. Yeah, well, my jaw is getting a bit sore now, but maybe I've been talking for too long. Yeah, my son's been for more tests. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's well enough to go out with his friends, so there you go. He can't be that sick. Holly says, thank you. I waited almost 2 years to get approved. Hope you feel better. Oh, Holly, I'm so pleased you got approved. I know when I was looking for disability support for my son, here in Australia, it's NDIS, it took me 2 years, just short of 2 years to get him approved. So I know how you feel. I know how you feel. Dillygaff has been a member for 8 months. Woohoo! That's amazing. That's amazing. Debbie says, thank you, thank you. Pam, I did contact him, waiting for him. I wrote him a letter. Okay. I got a strong sense of electricity between the two of you. So maybe it's not him. I don't know if there's that other way that you can contact him. Yeah. Margie M. Western Caribbean. Enjoy yours with your mum. Oh, that's Margie M's going on a cruise to the Western Caribbean. We are going just up the Australian coast. We're going in our cruise in November, we're going from Brisbane up to Airlie Beach, Cairns, and then just back home again. My mum loves cruises. And this year, in December, she's turning 88, so we're going to celebrate that. And it's just going to be me and my mum because my husband gets seasick. And, yeah, we're not taking the kids. So, I mean, they're adults now. But Martha Cardiel. Rainbow, is there a message for my mom, Rosa, from my dad, Augustine, who passed recently? Oh, so sorry for your loss, Martha. So sorry for your loss. Okay, and I'm going to read whatever questions are left, but I'm not going to do any more after that. So if somebody can put in the chat, no more questions after this point. I will read the ones that have already been asked, but no more. Okay, Martha. Sorry for your loss, Martha. Sorry for your loss. Augustine. Have you got a message for Rosa? Augustine, have you got a message for Rosa? Strength. Stay strong, my love. Stay strong. I am so grateful for you and all the love you showed me for all these years. I'm grateful for your patience and understand that my life has been renewed in the spiritual realm. You were always my retreat, my safe place to fall. You were my strength and stability. Remember the Queen said once that Prince Philip was her strength and stay? Isn't that interesting? Strength and stay, strength and stability. Take courage, my love. Believe in miracles, because I'm with you always, and I always will be until we are reunited on the spiritual realm. All I want is for you to have an abundance of happiness. Oh, sorry, these ones fell out. Abundance of happiness and joy. For me, passing over was a new beginning, filled with growth and enlightenment. That activation card, that's the new growth card. It's almost like a new adventure. But he'll always be with you, always be with her. He transcended the human body in this passage to a new life. Look after yourself, give yourself grace. Remember to bring the playfulness back into your life. And remember that grief is a process. Doesn't happen, doesn't heal all in one go. But he'll always be watching over you. He's praying for abundance for your whole family. This is abundance of love, abundance of financial, and all that vitality. He's saying to enjoy the life you still have left. There will be more than enough time when you join me, and it's not for a while. Communication. I'm always with you. I'm always communicating with you. I'm always trying to send you messages. I hope that you understand them. This breakthrough card came up. I didn't think it applied, but then it came up again, and I still didn't think it applied, and it came up again. So this card come up 3 times. Very seldom I'll do that. If a card comes up, I'll think, oh, that doesn't seem to apply in this message. So I'll just put it back in, and if it's meant to come out, it'll come out again. So that one's come out 3 times. So I'm not sure what the breakthrough is about, I don't know, moon, planets, stars. I'm not sure what that's about, but it's important he wanted that message to come through. And maybe it's about in time, joy will break through from the grief. I'm not sure. Exuberance, yeah. He wants her to enjoy her life. And there's no, if she enjoys her life, that doesn't mean that she is disrespecting him. But also to understand that grief is a process. Grief is a process. Reflection. And that's the Rainbow Bridge. He's so proud of her. He's so proud of all of you. And he just thinks she's the most wonderful, wonderful being he's ever met. And look at that passion. I will always love you. You made my life better. And I hope, and this is very much like that other exuberance card, he just hopes that she can find joy and happiness and cycles. Remember, it's a cycle of life. It's a cycle of life. Mother, child. He's so proud of her as a mother. He's so proud of the children. He sees her as an amazingly powerful woman, an incredible woman. And he just wants to remind you all that he's not really dead. He's physically dead, but he's reformed into the spiritual realm. Anything else? Insight. He's got more insight now into the how he lived, and if he's made mistakes, he's been made aware of them. And he's always there. He's always there to protect her. Rosa, my love, I will never leave you. I will always watch over you. I will always protect you. Take refuge and comfort in the knowledge that my love for you will never diminish and it will never die. You were the magic in my world. And acceptance, that's about accepting his passing, accepting it as part of the cycle of life. Again, transformation. He's transformed into a being where he's got no pain, no stress. But the most important is he just wants her to know how much he loves her and always will. And look at that. That's the wild rose fairy, Rosa, love. Now, in my other decks, I've got other love cards, but he's chosen to give her the rose card so that she knows without a shadow of a doubt that this is a direct message from him to her, to Rosa. I love you and I always will. Their love transcends the physical realm. Wow. Gee, Martha, thank you for asking the question. Okay. Sandy Link says, oh my gosh, thank you so much. This has been such a hard year for my daughter and my ex. Thank you again. I will inform my daughter of the message. Yeah, Sandy, yeah, I'm so sorry about the difficult time that it's been. And get her to watch that part of the message, the reading that I did for her, because there might be some symbolic, some symbols in the cards that might be meaningful to her, that her brother has sent, that I didn't pick up on. So, yeah. Thank you for coming and thank you for asking the question. Debbie of Texas sends some love hearts. Thank you very much, Debbie. If you're just newly joining, I am finishing off I'm in a lot of pain, so I do need to finish off. For people who are new, I do the readings. I don't ask for any payment, but some people like to do a super chat or a direct donation on the link at the top, the pinned link. Sandy Link says, Rainbow, you're amazing. Thank you for sharing your gift with us. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Without people like you coming and asking questions, then there would be no. It's a two-way street, is what I'm saying. I appreciate you. Debbie Texas says, I do feel like they're opening doors for me. Sandy, I'll remember that I found you a couple of months ago and love your channel. Oh, thank you, Martha. No more questions. Yes, please. I can't do any more. Irene. Yeah, I've changed my name to Rainbow Mystic. Yes. Irene, I'll pull an spirit animal card for you. I can't really do much more because I'm really in a lot of pain. Pain on my jaw, so I've been doing too much talking, I think. Irene. Bear, Black Bear, Guardian. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love and awaken my intuition and guide me. So there you go. That's for you, Irene. Bye, Margie M. FP. So sorry to hear about your friend. Why did he do it? Okay, I will pull a couple of cards from you, FP, but please come back next week and ask. And if you want a private reading, just my contacts are at the top. I can't do a lot because I'm in a lot of pain now. So I'll just pull a couple for you, FP. Also, the timing is, you've been drawn to this live after my questions are closed, so it might mean that he's not quite ready to communicate just yet, but I will pull a couple. Please come back or email me to do a private reading for you, okay? It's a power card, but I'm getting he felt powerless. Courage card. He wasn't courageous. Yeah, I'm not going to get I don't think I'm going to get any answers. He just wants you to know. He wants to send you love and healing. I can't do it justice because of the pain that I'm in, FP. Please come back next week. I start. I don't know where you are in the world, but I start normally at 9:30 on a Saturday morning in Brisbane, Australian time. So whatever that is in your time. But he is sending you love and he's praying for your healing. Okay. Normally I would do the reading, but I'm in too much pain and that's not going to be it's not going to be a clear connection. So I am very sorry for your loss, and everybody here will pray for you and for the family. And when you come back, FP, also tell me the person's name and age at passing, because that helps me connect. All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Please subscribe. Please, if you want to thank me for doing readings, one of the ways you can do that is just to watch some of my old videos and comment on them and like them, because that really, really helps me. And also just let your friends know. Okay, FP, normally I would read on such a important topic but Spirit knows best, and your friend is just not ready today. But please come back. Please come back. Sending you all love and blessings, and I normally draw a couple of cards for the collective before I go, so I will do that. I will just do one. I will just do one. This is for everybody on the live and everybody who watches later. World. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Okay. Sending everybody love and blessings.